guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are getting ready for Saturday night glam, and if you're like me, that means hella makeup. It needs to look good in pictures makeup, full coverage makeup, all my favorite makeup. I want to be looking my best on a Saturday night, so that's what we're doing. It's not so much about the makeup itself in terms of the look, because I know I'm going to get so many comments being like, Rachel, this is the same look that you do every time. But, I mean, it's not. Probably very similar, but that's just like when a boy says like, haven't you got that colour nude lipstick? And it's like, no, they're all different in their own individual way. Duh. But no, this is more just to do with the actual products themselves. I feel like I finally found just like a makeup routine, or like the types of products that I use that just look so good like throughout the night on a night out. It's like the way that I do it, the products that I do, the mixing of stuff, like that's kind of what this video is about. It's more about the products themselves. These are my favorites to wear for a night out because they just look bomb every single time. Like, they never let me down. So that's what I'm sharing with you. All will be listed in the description bar down below and linked for you guys if you want to do a little bit of shopping. For your next Saturday night makeup look, or if this is just your everyday makeup look, whatever it is, I really hope you guys just like appreciate and sort of take note more about the products. Because if I haven't said it enough, that's what it's about. But before we get started, it's post notification bell shout out time. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a long time, and this week it goes to Amber B, who says, notification squad, love you Rach. Love you too. I really hope you enjoy this video. I hope you all enjoy this video. So if you want to see my Saturday night glam routine and just like the products that are what you need in your life, if you don't have them already, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes first. I've already just gone ahead and done one eye to save some time here, because I feel like I'm going to be chatting to you a lot, so I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm going to go ahead and use the new Natasha Denona Bieber palette, or like Bieber eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. Honestly, such a gorgeous palette with so many like mattes and shimmers in it, and I'm just going to be making my way through all the like medium matte tones, and I want to go for a wing today, so I've gone for a little bit of sellotape. But I was thinking, I've actually received quite a lot of just like new makeup. So let me know if you want a full face of like new in makeup or something like that. There's so many amazing palettes that I've got recently, highlighters, lip products as well. I think with summer approaching, everyone's just kind of got their arse into gear with all their summer collections and stuff. So yeah, let me know if you want a full face of like new in stuff. I'll be happy to do that for you. One of the new things that I did get, however, is the new Game of Thrones collection from Urban Decay. Guys, it's taken over my life. Like I said on Twitter, I had tried to watch Game of Thrones twice before. Every time got to episode 8 of season 1 and just didn't understand. I had no idea what was going on. I think it's because I'm always got like distracted, like my phone would always be there, and because I didn't really understand, I was just like going on my phone and missing therefore like more important stuff going on. But my sister, she powered through and watched the whole thing, completely got it, all of this stuff. So she kept telling me to like, she was like, give it another chance, give it another chance. So now with the new season coming out, I was just like, fine, I'm gonna start from the beginning and just doing a little bit of a smoky wing. This is one of my favorite things to do on a night out. And then take it up into the crease, because I am actually going to go in with a little bit of liquid eyeliner. But yeah, so she told me to start it again, and she'd be there to help me if I didn't understand. And obviously if you've watched Game of Thrones, you know that like all the questions at the beginning, I was like getting a bit ahead of myself. There was so much going on that I kind of assumed like, oh my god, have I missed it? Should I know what's going on already? And therefore like getting really confused and really lost. You don't actually know yet. You just have to be patient, and it does all get revealed. So I promise you, stick with it. I'm now on season 5. I haven't watched it before. I'm on season 5. I have no idea what's coming. Everyone tells me that like I've got so much amazing stuff to come, so I'm excited. Please don't leave me any spoilers in the comment section. I'll be so pissed off. Like, I'm just so excited. Anyway, to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to be using this product here. It's from W7, and it is, what is it called? I use this in my go-to glam video, but obviously Hannah and Maddie narrated that, so I didn't actually really get to say. It's their Starry Eyes Metallic Jelly Eyeshadow. This is in the shade On the Cusp, and it's like a gorgeous champagne colour. I love this as like a base to highlight my inner corner, so it really just like pops. I'll just show you if I pop that. in there. Like, so many of you guys ask me what I use to highlight my inner corner, and I always put that down first. I think it makes such a difference. It always just makes such a difference. It's like when I use cream highlighter before powder, it just gives it a really good base so it can really cling and stand out. Because I always find sometimes my inner corner highlight just, I don't know, it doesn't really last. Maybe it's because like sometimes I'm itching in my inner corner, or you get stuff in your inner corner all the time that you kind of pick out and get rid of, and therefore it can like take off your makeup. I feel like this just makes it last a bit longer. And then I just go in with the highlighter I plan to use on my face, just over the top, just to kind of set that all in place. But now for the lid, I'm going to pop down a little bit of glitter glue. I'm just going to use like a Too Faced one. And this new pigment from Colourpop gives the most gorgeous bronzy sparkle. Yes, it's bronzy sparkle because yes, it is a Saturday night and that is my favourite look to do. But I have got a colourful look coming very soon. Don't you worry. I know it feels very samey, but these are just like more to do with the products themselves rather than the actual look, as these are like all of my faves. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop the glue on just over the matte base, or the matte shadow, sorry, that we put down. And this pigment is called Elysian, I think. I'm not really sure. It was in their like new release of pigments, but how gorgeous is that coppery sparkle colour. So I'm just going to take a big flat fluffy brush. This is the Luxe Soft Shader from Zoeva, and just pick up like a little bit and just really like dust it onto the glue. I don't want it to be too heavy, more just like a dusty, like a dust. What am I trying to say? A sparkle dusting, if that makes sense. Like so. And then just going to go back in with one of the medium kind of shades to buff that in to the crease colours that we've laid down already. Lovely, lovely. And then one of my favourite things to do recently is just to take a brown wing eyeliner. This is the NYX Epic Ink liner in the brown shade. And just kind of go over where we've done the smoky wing, but just kind of laying this a little bit closer to the lash line. I don't really like a huge wing anymore, so just like take it out, just following the like tape that we've laid down, just kind of like so. But again, I don't want it to look too like harsh or anything like that, so I'm going to go back in with like a little bit more of a precise fluffy brush that we used to create the smoky wing, and just kind of go over it, diffuse it into all like the kind of crease colours, just so it doesn't appear so, you know, intense and sharp. But that is kind of it for my eyes. Like, I'm so quick and simple. Well, it's like it's simple in the sense of the steps that I'm taking. It's simple, but I think it looks really like put together, especially when you just pop lashes on. So I can now just go ahead and remove this tape as well, give a little clean up under the eye in case there was any fallout. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put mascara and lashes on, and then I will zoom in a little bit closer to, you know, show you the eyes finished. Move on to the face. Let's go! So this is a little close-up of the eye makeup, very me. Obviously I've got my Doll Beauty Esmeraldas on. They're literally my like only lash that I wear, but you can see I just wanted like a dusting, a sparkle that sort of when you like shut your eye, it just kind of catches the light. I love that pigment so much. It's like literally become one of my favorites, and I only got that Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette the other day, and again just contains all the kind of like tones that I love of like warmness, if that makes any sense. And you can see my little smoky wings. So right, let's go ahead and do the face, because this is the part that I think that I finally just like got down to a T, and I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin using the Banana Bright Face Primer from Ole Henriksen. If you guys have not tried this yet, you have to, like have to. This is now like the only primer I am gonna use, no jokes. One, it smells amazing. Two, it just brightens up my skin, gives it the most gorgeous glow, but it's not dew, it's like literal glow. You'll see as I'm like applying it. It blends so nicely into the skin. You guys know I've always been a fan of more of like the wet feel primers rather than, you know, those pore filler primers or anything like that. This just feels like a moisturizer. I was obsessed with the Banana Bright Under Eye Cream, and people were starting to use that all over their face as a primer, and they heard the people and they bought out this primer, and I can't go back. It's the only primer I will use. It's like skincare, primer, everything all in one. I think it just makes my skin look amazing. I'm radiant. Moving on, so the day that I mixed these two together was the best day of my life and has been changed forever since. The combination of these two together is just unreal. I've always said I love the Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation, and in the shade 12.2, when I'm a little bit more tanned, and if it's a Saturday night, I'm obviously going to be freshly baked, freshly tanned, so I love this shade. It's like a gorgeous olive undertone, and I've always said that this is like Giorgio Armani, but like full coverage. Like, it's silky velvet finish, looks amazing in pictures, and the thing is, I do love both of these foundations on their own, but the NARS one is just insane. Holly Flynn always uses it on shoots, and you guys, if you know her on Instagram, everyone's skin just looks incredible. It's luminous, it's full coverage. The combination of these two together is just unbeatable. For a night out, I cannot wear anything else. Can you just like see? It just looks like photoshopped skin. Them two together is unbeatable. If you've got one and not the other, I recommend buying the other and mixing them together. I do, let me just say, have a normal to dry skin tone, which is why I like love these so much. So if you have a similar skin tone to me and you're still looking for that ultimate foundation combination for a night out or just for full coverage glam in general, this is it. Okay, so for concealer, I have favorites and I chop and change all the time, but I think recently the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Golden Beige is my go-to. It's not too bright under the eyes, it's not too, you know, like dark so it doesn't show up. It's that gorgeous undertone that I really, really love, and the coverage of this is insane. Sometimes I like to mix concealers together, but this one just kind of has everything all in one, and I've been finding myself reaching for it a lot more recently, so I feel like this one for a night out is perfect. Okay, so I actually prefer to cream contour as well as powder contour on a night out, and I know it's a little bit bougie, but I still can't find anything to top it. It's the YSL foundation stick. For me, in the shade B70, is my perfect contour shade. It just blends so easily. I love, love, love the colour. It's not too heavy on my skin, which I really like, and it honestly just blends like butter, and like I said, just really love the colour. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and powder my face and do my brows, but they're just kind of things that, I don't know, I feel like they're boring steps of a routine, but I am obviously going to tell you what I'm using, because I feel like powder on a Saturday night glam is so, so important. You do not want to use anything that says HD in it if you're going to be having pictures with flash. You'll get the worst flashback. You don't want to use it. I know it makes your face look like filtered or whatever, but there are better powders for that aren't going to give you the flashback. So that's tip number one. And the one that I'm going to be using is the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. I actually bought this because I saw Holly Boone using it once when she had a flash photo taken. Her skin just looked unreal. Like, I mean, it always does, let's be honest, but like in that picture it looked unreal, and she was like saying, this is the plug, this is why it looks so good, no flashback, leaves your face matte for hours, and it's like a Photoshop finish, doesn't look too cakey or ashy. I just love it. So that's what I'm going to be using to set my face, and to fill in my brows, I'm sure you can probably guess, I'm going to be using my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in 3.75. This is my perfect shade. I finally found it. I was dipping between 4, 3 and 3.5, always mixing it up. Went to America, saw 3.75 and thought, that's gotta be it. And sure enough, it is. So I'm gonna be using that. And then I like to use the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper in light medium. It just kind of complements the highlights in my hair and just adds a little bit of like tones to my brows, so they're not all just one colour, because my hair's just not all one colour. So they're the two that I like to use. That's the powder that I'm going to use. I'm going to do that so we can come back and finish off the eyes. Brows are done, skin is powdered, and let me zoom in so we can complete the eyes. I don't really do anything too drastic to finish off the eyes, but I just, on a Saturday night, will use a slightly darker shade underneath my eyes, still of the warm nature, just probably like the medium shade that I used in the crease from the Natasha Denona palette. It's called Buff. If you've got that palette, it's just like a really nice warm brown. I don't do anything too, you know, bougie underneath the eyes or anything like that. It's always just like a bit of eyeshadow to tie everything together. My favorite, where is it? My pencil, my favorite pencil, got it. My favourite pencil is from Melt Cosmetics in the shade Corrupt. It is so beaut in the waterline. It's like a gorgeous coppery brown shade. Literally like bang on the same colour as the eyeshadow. I just think on a Saturday, just makes my eyes look a little bit more sexy. actual, you know, bit of bottom lash, mascara, Benefit Roller Lash, so good on or for the bottom lashes, like so. And then these are the these are the eyes finished. Right, onto the skin. Can you go wrong with a little bit of Benefit Hoola? And now I know they came out with like the new shades, but I loved Hoola from the very beginning. Like the caramel one is slightly darker, so sometimes I do like that one, but I don't know, when I've done a bit of cream contouring, all I need is just to kind of reinforce it a little bit, and Hoola just like does the job for that. It's like such a gorgeous formula as well. Just to kind of warm up the rest of the face, I'm going to be taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark. Again, I can try other bronzers, but this undertone is just unbeaten. I love the formula of these. They kind of just like blend into your skin like butter. And yeah, it's more the colour that I like, because these are actually the face powders, so they have a slightly more of a natural undertone, because they are just meant for like all over the face. I love this colour. Now it's time for a shimmery bronzer, and I do have a favourite shimmery like bronzer, but I'm not going to use that today. I'm going to go ahead and use my other favourite shimmery bronzer, which is from MAC. This is their iridescent powder in golden bronze. I love the colour of this. I just take a big old brush and dunk it in here and give it a little dusting all over. Just like gives like a underlying glow to the skin. I think it makes your skin look amazing in pictures as well. Ties in with the eyes. If you've never incorporated a shimmery bronzer into your makeup routine, I really recommend it. I guarantee you it just will make such a difference. You don't have to do a lot. It's honest to God, it's just a light dusting under, like, just no, over where you've put your bronzer. Whenever I do makeup on other people or my friends, they always say there's something about their skin that looks different, that they never do it, and I swear it's the shimmery bronzer. Just try it. That's a good one. I mean, there might be other good ones coming soon. But yeah, for now, that one is pretty damn good. Now for blusher, this is like mine, Hans, and Maddie's favourite blusher. It's Fairly Precious from MAC. It's their Extra Dimension blusher. It's like a gorgeous shimmery glow, like peachy glow to the skin. Oh my god, this is why I love makeup. It just makes me feel so happy. Right, so yeah, love that blusher, honest to God, one of my faves. Now this is a new product for me. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glasm Beauty Light Wand. It literally has become a fave because of the applicator. It's so easy. It's just a little sponge, and you guys know I do like to apply a shimmery highlighter before a powder. It just gives it a really good base. So I'm just gonna, squeeze it, and then just dab, like so. I think what I like about this is the colour. It's like slightly darker. It's not like your classic champagne, but it's enough that it shows up. And I'm not going to use the sponge to blend it. I actually always use this brush here. This is a Morphe brush. I'll read it in a sec after this is blended. This is the Morphe M461. So yeah, I'm just blending this into the skin just to kind of give a base for when we apply a powder highlighter on the top. This is just going to make it last a lot longer, show up a lot clearer, and look a little bit more natural, I feel like. I really just love that technique. Speaking of highlighters, we're going to be using something exciting today. Again, if I do a face of like new in products, this one could be included in that too, because it's the new OFRA Talia Mar collab. This is in the shade Soho. Oh my god, the most gorgeous rose gold beautifulness. I literally, on Twitter when I saw this, I was like, bathe me in this all summer 19, because this, let me show you. If you've never also used an OFRA highlighter before, they are so frigging good. The formula is like butter, just so smooth on the skin. I mean, hold on. Bye! It looks quite rose gold in the pan, but honest to God, she showed me this one when we were at a dinner not that long ago, and it's like gold, but like natural gold. It's not like obviously, it's not like obviously gold. The fact that it looks rose gold makes it look so much more natural when it's on your face. Like, look at that. It's gorgeous, stunning. So proud of her. It's so, bloody hell, it's so beautiful. Guys, please make sure to check that out. Support your sister and get the OFRA Talia Marker Lab. There are two. There is one that's a slightly more pearlescent one, but this one is just gonna be me all summer 19 and forevermore. Okay, so that is kind of like the face makeup complete. As you can see, I finally just found a routine that I am so happy with. It lasts, it looks amazing in pictures, perfect for going out. So I've left everything linked down below for you guys, so you can, you know, do a bit of shopping and try some new products. But now the final sort of stage is the lip, and I've been way more into a slightly more peachier lip recently, but I mean, my lip pencil doesn't change. It's Morphe Sweet Tea. I always use this. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with Morphe Sweet Tea. Then, this is like really random, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Revolution lipstick. This is their it was their mermaid collection. It's the Mystical Mermaids lipstick in Beach Babe. Obsessed with this color. It was in my collection, and I wanted something a little bit more peachy, and I saw this and I was like, you know, I'll just try that. Amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply these two now and show you, but I obviously do like to apply a gloss, but just let me show you what these two look like together. So this is what that lip looks like. So the Sweet Tea pencil and the Revolution lipstick. Don't you think this suits me so much better? Peachier nudes, I think, just look a lot better on me, that I've decided, and now I suddenly can't use anything else. But I am going to put a gloss on, but I just thought I'd show you, if you do prefer a matte lip, what that looks like. So for the gloss, I'm going to take the Revolution, what is this? The Lip Topper in Luxurious. It's like a rose gold gorgeousness to tie in with the highlight, the eyes. Oh, I mean, who is she, dog? Damn, daddy. Wait, let me take this out. Oh, obsessed. Oh my god, nearly forgot. How is it going to be a favourites video if I don't have this? Whew. Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Spray is a must as well. So this is the finished makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely not so much more about the makeup, because I know this is a very kind of like same look for me, but it was more about the products. These are my favorite products, my staple products, go-to products for just looking and feeling my best. Ultimate Glam Saturday night. So obviously it's slightly a little bit heavier, but just it's always going to look good in pictures, last the night, all of that good stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me in the comment section down below what your favorite makeup products are for a night out, or if you've got any little techniques for the sisters here, let us all know in the comment section. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Cause I just don't wanna come down.